The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Well, they're led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018, Baker Mayfield.
And he's a guy who plays with a lot of emotion. He's learned how to channel it really positively because when he throws the football downfield and makes a big play, he'll be the first guy downfield to celebrate with you. But also, when his team needs that confidence, when they need that jolt, they turn to him, and he's ready to provide it.
And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry of the game for Cam Akers. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. He'll get this into the hands of Van Jefferson. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he takes it across midfield to the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Mayfield got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Mayfield now on 2nd down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Mayfield now. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason. But here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Los Angeles taking the field, led by Justin Herbert, 3rd-year man out of Oregon, whose career is off to an incredibly productive start. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Herbert. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Rocky started throwing the football, and he's missed now on his first 4 attempts.
Eager to see what his demeanor is going to be from this point forward, because the best ones, they missed the first 15 attempts, and they think they're going to hit the next 15.
Herbert has it knocked free. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. Past the 20. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, L.A. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chargers get set to go here for their 2nd drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
On 2nd down, Eckler. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. 10-0 the score after 1. Charger football to start quarter number 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the 4th round pick from A&M. This is Isaiah Spiller. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Right back to Spiller on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Charles, a look now at their class from this past draft, and certainly for them it began in the trenches. They brought in a guy who was a favorite prospect of many teams, and certainly they're hoping that he's going to have a big impact right away.
And going with a lineman isn't always the most exciting pick for a fan base, but we also know that this is the type of pick that solidifies that position and lets the team worry about patching holes in other areas and getting exciting with other players.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Running right, here's Brown. And some room to roam now. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Forced out to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard, maybe a touch less. This is Brown going up the middle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to first and goal. Brown will score. Touchdown, L.A. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. L.A. readies for its next possession. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think
he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, that was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Now a throw here to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding a safety foul, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have to find routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Now the Rams offense getting the football back. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
From the 31, Wolford. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sebastian Joseph Day breaking through for the sack. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. An inside give, Brown, and he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taylor now to return it. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So we have reached halftime at our first. Boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here's Daniel.
Catch it, catch it, catch it! Come on, Chargers!
Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, here's Wolford. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. On 2nd down now, Rivers. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the 1st down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Right, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And picked up by the Chargers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You know, if this is the regular season, partner, we'd be talking about just how costly a mistake that was, but probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Daniel. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Daniel. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. They snap it to Daniel on 4th. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Once again, Daniel. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Daniel, he's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break, contain, and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that's going to make it 4th down. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mind set there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Here we go on 4th. Daniel. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Daniel throwing again. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on first and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, first and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Ball at the 6, third and goal. It'll be a gain of 5, but they do keep him out of the end zone, and now it's 4th down. This defense continues to be good on 3rd down. I mean, they haven't allowed a touchdown offensively. Are you saying, let's go for this? Let's try to get it in the end zone.
I don't know about that because of what you just described. They've been so good, and they don't give up the big play that you would expect in downs 1 through 3. Why should 4th down be any different? You might want to go ahead and kick the field goal and see if you can figure out something else as this game moves on.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line. And they're not going to get the line to run another play. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. 54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So still backed up, but the situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. The play fake, and now Wolford. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Wolford. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they
playing Madden,
the clock keeps rolling.
It has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock.
the Chargers,
Really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football.
the LAR.
That'll go
Yeah.
42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take
And I'm losing right now. I don't know what the best play to use.
The drive starts with a give to Spiller. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 8 yards the gain on that last run.
Rashawn, do you know what the best play to use? You know the best play to use?
Back to Spiller on 2nd down. And he'll get
You know the best play to use on...
6.
What is it?
They'll try and run for it with Spiller. And
No.
they get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On 1st and 10 is Spiller. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And worth reminding at this point, no overtime in the preseason. But that may not come into play here in a 2-score game late. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Holding offense.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally, he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
That'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
On 3rd down, Kelly. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Tried to get it on the edge there, but there was no seal, nowhere to go, had to step out.
Yeah, sometimes the defense just wins those battles because ordinarily the guy setting the edge, offensive tackle, tight end, H-back, someone of that caliber, wasn't there in that play. Defense wins it in a big way. No gain at all for the offense.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on 2nd down. Right back to Brown. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 66 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Kind of a strange ball game, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half.